Hey guys, so it's about 6 p.m. right now, and this is officially day one of my no phone, no goon, no dope challenge. And I just wanted to share some of the things I did today. I woke up bright and early at around 11 a.m. And for the first time in a while, I actually did not wake up hungry. Usually when I wake up famished, starving, so hungry I could eat rich lions. But today felt a little different. So instead, I grabbed myself a nice cup of water and just did some browsing online. At first, I was looking at some jobs until I realized that I don't really want a job. So then after that, I started doing some research on the geopolitical, socio-economical state of the world, which is also what I call watching YouTube. And by the time I was done with that, it was time for lunch. For lunch, actually, for the first time in a while, my family and I went out to eat. We got 椒盐排骨, 香干肉丝, and their new specialty is called dog on skewer. I thoroughly enjoyed the texture of the food, the flavor and variety that they offered, and most importantly, how organically and fresh everything was. After lunch, my brother actually went to the bank for the first time to deposit his first check, which means one, he's more employed than me, and two, I'm actually really proud of him. I myself also got a check from my landlord. Let me see if I can find it. This is my check from my landlord. I'm actually really proud of this one because it's been 2 months since I moved out of my shitty unit, and my landlord has refused to give me my fucking deposit. But shout out to Jeffrey, Archie, and Victor because they know all the details. Anyways, after lunch, I decided to work on my bushy garden for a little bit. I sprayed some weed killer on some plants, and I don't actually think these plants are weeds, if I'm being honest, but I do want to get rid of them, so I sprayed the weed killer on the normal plants anyways. And since I am also very aware that it might not work since this is weed killer, not plant killer, I'm already mentally set and prepared to get on my hands and knees and raw dog it by pulling out the weeds myself. So after that went on for about 5-10 minutes, and I was committing some vegetative homicide. I decided to get a quick haircut. It only lasted about 15 minutes, but I don't know if you can really tell, but I do think it looks a little bit neater. And yeah, I'm actually pretty satisfied with it. After getting a fresh cut and feeling good about myself, and usually at this point I'd probably be doom scrolling in bed, so this is already going better than a normal day. I went to the gym, and you can't really tell, but I'm actually a lot bigger than I used to be, and this is another thing I'm quite proud of myself for. So yeah, overall solid day. I would give it a 8 booms out of 10. And it's only 6 p.m. right now. The night is young, so for the rest of the night, I think I'm going to continue researching the geopolitical, socio-economical state of the world, and then I'm gonna take a quick bubble bath. I actually got these new bath bombs from Amazon for $14 for 12 of them, and I think that's an absolute steal because these things are awesome. I mean, the feeling of warm soap going right up your... Anyways, I'm gonna take a nice bubble bath, and I'm gonna probably check on my garden later tonight to see how the weed killer is going, and then call it a day. All right, thanks guys.